Hey, Corrie here, coming in to do my monthly channel messages. I think this is the last one to be complete. This one is for Pisces, and then I think I am finally done. So they are being still recorded. November. This is November the 20th. November the 3rd. And I was going to say November the 23rd. So I don't know what that date means from my Pisces, but I just got the chills. Oh, so Pisces, I don't know what I have for you yet. But I just got to pause. Okay, so my name's Corrie. I am coming into my monthly forecast channel messages for those born under the sign of Pisces, or you have Pisces somewhere in your chart. This is channeling through that of the energy that's out there around where Pisces sits. And so please remember, this is not to be taken as a personal reading. But if it resonates with you, then yay. And if not, then it's not for you. And it's also not to replace any psychological or medical that you've been given. That we use this as, we have to, really use this as entertainment. It's just another way of seeing things, another view. So for my Pisces, I had a real serious pause. And I don't know why I got November the 23rd, and I don't know what's going on around you, but I just got a sense of like stillness, a seriousness, like a change in energy or a change in events coming in. And I have a lot of Pisces in my life. So when I got that, it just stopped me in my tracks, as well as I'm just like, oh, I never know what's coming when I start these, and I never edit them out. Whatever we get, because it's all a part, I believe it's all part of the message. Trust the process, trust what's coming, trust what's needed to be said, and trust what we have. So I have something that is either life-changing or a fated experience that feels like it is flowing through for some of my Pisces, not for all. For those who are born underneath the sign, this is a month of, we're in Scorpio right now, and we are just coming into the new moon energy. And I feel like this comes after or around the full moon energy, which then will not be, I don't think it is. It may still be in the water sign. I'm not sure exactly when the full moon is. I think it's around the 20th, but not sure. So it's probably still somewhat in that Scorpio energy. So we're in a water sign energy right now. But I feel like when the shift happens and we shift into the next sign, and we make that move again, it just feels like life is making a move, or bringing in some changes around the Pisces energy as well. Which brings me into transformation. And I don't mean this is all bad things or bad luck or unlucky. It just means change. And so there is some sort of change that comes in. It's big transformation. I have the death card. And death doesn't mean death. Doesn't mean the old. I just have, let me feel this out. So being like it feels like a last minute change, an unknown, or something very unexpected falling into the Pisces energy. But I also have the childlike energy. I have a lot of fun things. I have a lot of good things. And I feel like there's just a sense of life can become very serious or appear very serious. There is the sense of feeling like you're trapped, like something that feels like it needs to come to an end, or change that doesn't really unfold fully for us. You can't neglect, you can't turn a blind eye to the negative. You have to face your truth. You have to look at the things that you have to face. And that includes some of your own actions, or some of your own story. I have a loss. I don't know why I get this. I have a sense of like, a loss, an ending, or something that the way that you thought life was going to be, or the way that we thought life was going to unfold, it's not unfolding exactly as you would have thought. There is, and sometimes those changes really truly causes an upheaval emotionally. And I just feel like an emotional upset or an emotional change or an emotional charge around that Pisces energy. It's like that fish out of water, as my fish Blue, who's my beta fish, is right there. And I keep putting my light over on the fish to let my fish have a little more light on him. But I'm like, he's resting peacefully over here. But it just feels like there's like a challenging situation that's at hand, or feeling like you're trapped or stuck and your emotions get the best of you. Don't let your emotions get the best of you in November, because if you do, you're going to be in a stinky situation. But I also do have a sense of a loss that's coming in, but there is also some surprise coming in. And if you block out, or if you try to avoid these things, life from unfolding, if you keep trying to keep that out of your way and like, no, I don't want it to happen, I can't let it happen. Well, sometimes you have to let things unfold and let things happen the way that they're meant to, so that doors can close or changes can happen. But I do feel like it is a change. For some people, it may be a change in relationship, job, or a move. But for others, it may be a final ending coming, like a death of the old. It may be in like symbolic to letting the old version of you finally go, letting all that you held to go, and letting things change. But I just like, it was definitely November, like 20th, between the 20th and 23rd, something is like shining a light up on that depth of that darkness, like something deeper, either deeper meaning, finding deeper meaning, or finding out something, or even your own secrets being exposed. I don't know what this is, but I can tell you that it doesn't feel pretty, and it doesn't feel nice, and it doesn't feel fluffy. And I'm an Aries, so I can deal with the not fluffy stuff. But knowing that it's happening in the world or around is also bringing us into that fire sign. So as you come into Sagittarius, as you come into that fire sign energy again, and you shift out to there, is that it begins a transformation. It's like you're looking in a new direction. You have to look at life differently, and you have to look at things from the place of where you are growing and moving. Like, that's what it feels like to me. Like we're really moving and shifting, and taking things in a new direction. With this Scorpio energy right now, so the beginning of the month is a really good opportunity, a really good time for you to really put your focus into, where do I have to be an independent thinker? Where do I have to look at my, not anyone else? It doesn't matter who's in your house. It doesn't matter who's doing what. It's what am I going to do this month? What am I going to do to be strong, healthy, and whole as I prepare for any changes that's coming in? It's like having that backup plan. It's like having that direction. But I also have then that kind of, that childlike curiosity energy, and something like a surprise. Like, even though we're challenged, even though this is coming, then there's a surprise happiness. And I'm like, the end of the month ends in a surprise, or it has the ability to end. So the outcome and where we're going, no, fuck no. This is like, I can't get past this energy. And so what is challenging us? What's underneath the darkness? What's underneath the shadows? What's underneath the cape? What are we wearing? I have that 5 of Cups, and it's like, when you're looking at the spilled milk, you're not looking at the fact that if you just take the cloak off, if you just turn around, there's still something good. So there is this energy. It is there. It is real. It is honest. It is authentic. It is, and honesty sometimes hurts. And it's like, sometimes you can't play gentle. You can't play it nice. You've got to do the stuff. And so this is the hard work that has to be done in order to shift and move, and to bring about the changes that need to be made so that you can live as your true authentic self. And those are not always pretty, right? And so that's really there. But I also got some real deep sympathy, like sympathetically holding space for somebody or for people who are going through a loss or a big change in life. But the transformation, the move, the walking your path, walking your journey, walking through, like sometimes we have to walk through our grief story, and we can be still moving forward, still living our best life, still being happy, still being joyful, still creating our world, and still being able to walk through. So walking forward, and walking through and walking forward. So walking through one story, freeing ourselves, letting it go, and then also walking into a new story. And I just feel like I'm like, um, part of me feels like I'm trying to be gentle with this, and trying to be gentle with the energy, and not giving it too much charge. I don't feel like this is a time to be charged. I don't feel like, we need to be regulated. And if we can't regulate our own energy, we need to seek out the help and the guidance to be able to help us to feel calm, to be in a sense of like, to help us to, not be charged by the negativity, to not be charged by the fact that change comes, and change is not always bad. Sometimes, we're in that sense of, we're so caught up in a story and so caught up in energy that we believe everything that's coming means that it's forceful, or that it's aggressive, or that it's, angry. And it's not. Sometimes those changes come in a much more gentler way, or it leaves us telling us to be gentle with ourselves, to be kind to ourselves. And so there is that, we got to ride the waves through this energy that is up on us. And it's not to get caught. Don't get caught in change being such a horrible thing. And that change sometimes brings us into a much more beautiful place. And that's what it feels like for you, Pisces. And as I come through that last little message, that last little reading for you, I feel like it's like there's a simplicity here that I really would like for you to look at for yourself. Queenie, the eye of the beholder. So it's all how you look at life. It's all how you view it. Do you let yourself get caught in the emotional journey, or do you get into the higher self? Do you trust spirit? Do you have faith in source? Like connecting to source, connecting to spirit, and not being so connected to the media world, the social media world, to all of that right now is utmost importance, to bring your truth, to wear your, not to wear a mask for, to wear you forward. The imperfectly perfect, I feel like you're still trying to perfect things. You're still trying to be the perfect, trying to be that for everybody, and you can't be that for everybody. Being it for you. And the love in the dark and the Shayama she's in reverse as well. So I feel like this is the shadows. The shadows are overpowering your light. And I feel like there is shadows of somebody else who's drowning you out. And you can't be drowning. You can't let the shadows drown you out, and you can't let your past or previous things. But I do feel like secrets are being exposed. We're going to see things come to light, and we're going to have to deal with them, and we're going to have to face them. And it's okay. And it doesn't define you. It doesn't, it doesn't control your life. Is like, you're not to, there's so much more to you. And I feel like this is an opportunity for you to blossom and open up your heart and another side of you that allows yourself to be seen for who you are. I don't know what that all means, but I just know that you'll have to face your truth, and face the fact of not face. I don't think there's the facts. I just feel like there's things that are there's challenges that are coming, and for you to know you're not weak, that you're not someone who can't deal with them. You have what it takes inside of you to do what needs to be done to walk yourself through your journey, that you have your staff. You may have to walk through the fire. You may have to walk through a journey that just feels like you've been avoiding it or not wanting to walk it, but you're going to, you have your staff to be able to do it. It is time to be able to cross the waters, to cross beyond the challenges. And what's on the other side of every challenge is a new opportunity, a new possibility. And that's what you have to have the courage to do this month. Much love. Have a beautiful month, and I will see you in December. Bye-bye.